Guys, what made you realize, this girl is definitely not into me? I asked her out. She said ew. Reminds me of a time in junior high school when I told some girl that I liked another girl and told her not to tell anyone. Lo and behold, next class, I'm talking to the girl I like and she asks the group, hey, do you guys know who Jafro 667 is? Me, being the shy kid, have no idea what to do, so I play dumb until someone points to me and I raise my hand a bit. The look on this girl's face was not at all one of pleasant surprise. Needless to say, it stuck with me almost 20 years later. After chatting for about a month, I asked her out, for the second time. Wanna meet up and hang out somewhere? Yeah, I'd like to meet. Cool, so are you free this day on this week? No. How about another day next week? No. So maybe the week after? Or after that? No, can't. Okay. So when can we meet? Let me check and get back to you. 10 months, 4 days, and 5 hours since then and I still haven't heard from her. I know that gut punch. I was with 2 guy friends at our mall one time, years ago in junior high. A small group of girls started following us. So we stopped and waited to see what they would do. Eventually one comes over and says that her and her friends think we're cute and can they have our numbers. I remember feeling pretty badass just then. I didn't realize yet that I wasn't included, lol. So one buddy says he has a GF, he did. Girl looks at buddy number 2 and he gives her his number. She says okay thanks and leaves. Didn't even look at me. Ego did a 180 that day. LOL. When I a senior in high school, I went to a party one night where there was like 11 of us, 5 girls and 6 dudes. One of the girls there was very boy crazy and really into a good friend of mine. She kept begging him to go into one of the bedrooms to fuck, but he kept turning her down. Finally I guess she had enough of him telling her no. She proceeds to go around the room and basically begs each guy to fuck her. None of the guys would give her the time of day and told her no. She finally gets to me, looks at me for a brief second, says ain't happening and storms off. I don't know if that was some weird way of her thinking she was saving face by not actually getting turned down by every guy in the room, or if I was somehow already below her low standards. But I do remember that I let it affect me for a long time. I mean, at this point in my life I still never had a GF or even kissed a girl, and even though I would have told her no as well, it was still a huge blow to my self-esteem to be the only guy not asked. But life is good, and although it took some years after high school, I eventually had a very successful dating life and currently have an amazing and gorgeous GF. So I just kind of look back at it and laugh. Oh, this has happened. We went on a date, and sometime later I took a trip abroad and brought her back some stuff she asked for. Set up another date so I could get the things to her, and she didn't show. I texted her earlier that day to check that we were still good to meet, and responded much later, clearly not. Edit, clearing up who said what. 10 AM, me, are we good to meet at 1 PM? 8 PM, she, clearly not. EDIT2, lots of people asking what happened to the stuff, and wondering if the messages didn't go through, and if I showed up. I kept some of it, gave some away to other friends if they were alright with it. We were using a message app with delivery notifications, so my message definitely got delivered. I went to where we decided to meet and she wasn't there. Doesn't make sense that she sent a text before her 8 PM one, because she'd have been there, or tried to explain herself if she had a genuine reason. I see what you guys are saying, but it seems unlikely to me. We flirted for several weeks, hung out every day. I kept feeling a closer and closer connection, but due to circumstances I could not control, we were never alone enough together for me to test it. Had some friends plan a camping trip and I invited her and she said yes. I even specifically told her there's gonna be 2 couples there, so we're gonna be in a tent, just the 2 of us. She said yes, she knows. Get to the trip, we have a few drinks and I ask her if she wants to take a walk with me to look at stars. I get it, it's corny, shut up. Once we're a little away from everyone, I tell her how much I like her and attempt to go in for a kiss. Nope, sorry chips con queso, I'm not what you're looking for, shattered me, utterly gutted. Asked her to senior prom. She said yes, but when we got there she ditched me to hang out with another guy she liked. Wasn't too bad though, cause I danced with another girl who I got along better with. Man, I always feel so bad for people like this. My senior prom, I had my friend who liked my former best friend, he never explicitly said, and they went to prom together. Literally an hour into prom, and she's making out with a dude in the ballroom while they're slow dancing. My friend went outside and just danced the whole night away to the band outside. We joined him because it was so much more fun and less hectic outside. I thought my former best friend had done such a huge bitch move. The guy she was with she had liked since our sophomore year of high school. It was just so messed up. Ouch. Well, I skipped my senior prom because no one would go with me, and I figured why pay for a ticket, rent a tuxedo, and drive to the prom just to go stand around with a bunch of people who don't want to dance with me.